This is Rack Noble for Boxing UK, joined along with Prince Patel at his home club, Churchill's Boxing Gym. How's it going, man?
It's all good, man. It's all good. And I know why you asked me to do an interview today, Rack. I know exactly why you asked me. Because you knew Cecilia Bumhouse, you knew Harold Rankin, and all these people weren't going to get you the views. That's what you knew, Rack. That's why you had to come to me. It would have been a waste of a trip. And Boxing UK may have fired your ass for not getting them all-important views.
Well, just to say, former world champion, two former world champions, Hall of Famer, the First Lady, Cecilia Brackhouse, in the ring right now. I think she's a draw.
Let's check who gets the more views at the end of this, though. It's all about the posse and views.
You know, off camera right now, we've got Matchroom the Zone here, we've got the camera crew here.
Yeah.
They're
literally
all here.
Everyone's asking me for an interview because they know it's good time spent.
Who did they come for first?
Yeah, but let's see who gets the most views. That's what matters, right? It's all about the views. That's what we're in this game for the views. That's why Boxing UK hired you for the views.
It's about the views.
It's always about the views.
Who's fighting on the big platform in 2 weeks in Ireland?
Who cares about the fight, though? She's there as an opponent to get beat up by Terence.
I think Terri Harper would beat you up too.
But I don't.
I think Cecilia Brackhouse and
I
Terri
think
Harper
I beat you,
up.
Terri Harper, and Cecilia at the same time. All three of you.
That's a bold statement for a man
It's
who's
a very bold statement.
100 kilograms.
Who carries the power of the punch, who's been blessed by the Almighty.
Big statement indeed. But anyway,
Dirty statements. Go on, hit me some questions now, Rack. Some
Last
dirty
time-
questions.
last time we met up, you were successful in your UK return.
Another KO as promised.
Never cares promised. I see you've linked up with Dean Whyte. You was at the Boxer press conference not too long ago. Talking to Johnny Nelson, talking to a few people, October Red, shout out to her.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, first of all, Johnny's a really good guy, man. A really good guy. Got on with him really well. Straight away, one of the first things he said to me was, "You should be on TV. You're one of the best fighters out there in the UK." Words of Johnny Nelson said, "You definitely will become a world champion." And he said, "People like you that look the way you do and fight the way you do and knock people out the way you do belong on TV." So, big shout outs to Johnny Nelson for speaking the truth.
Did you get any words in with Ben Shalom himself?
Unfortunately, no.
So you could follow up that contact, maybe go back to another press conference, keep the communication going?
Look, at the end of the day, I have some promoters at the moment who are interested in me. I'm not going to go begging to people cup in hand. He saw me at the press conference. He chose to look down. Yeah, he can continue wasting his time doing made-up purse bids, made-up offers to Fabio Wardley and all this sort of rubbish, yeah? Wasting his time, investing into Olympians, putting so much money into these guys, when in reality, no one's interested in these people. Yeah, he can continue doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to go beg him to help save him before he gets his ass fired from Sky Sports. Yeah.
Well, touching on that story, of course, yesterday, the Fabio Wardley, Frazer Clarke purse bid didn't happen.
That was embarrassing. Frazer's saying that he's going to beat him, all this rubbish. He's happy he got accepted. We got approved by the board to make the fight happen, was made mandatory. What about that Adwale from Frank Warren, Queensbury? He wanted the fight. He was offended he never got the fight. And now what's going to happen? It's all a bunch of time wasting. It's all time wasting because Fat Frazer wasn't ready. Because Fat Frazer, who looks like Milky from This Is England, wasn't ready. Yeah.
When you hear these stories,
I don't hear the stories.
Signed,
I look what?
Do you not think that you should be signed?
Of course.
Over somebody's fighters?
I think you think that as well. I think every media person here thinks that as well. I have the face for TV. Guys like Sonny Golum Edwards don't have the face for TV unless he's playing stupid roles like Golum in Lord of the Rings.
Talking of Sonny, he is fighting on the 10th of June, the Zone.
Yeah.
Main event in London.
Against an incredibly dangerous fighter called Campos. Can you name me one guy that Campos has beaten? A member of the Boxing UK media team, Rack Noble. Name me one guy that Campos has beaten. Just name me one guy, please.
I couldn't tell you who he's beaten, but I can tell you that it is setting up a fight with El Rey or Bam. So
but
it is
you
a
can't
fight.
tell me who he's beaten, though. So this guy's got a world title fight, and you don't even know one guy he's beaten?
It's the homecoming.
You don't even know one guy he's beat. It's a homecoming. His last fight was in the UK.
Homecoming.
And Alvarado was in the UK where they gave out all them tickets for free.
Okay, let's call it a Matchroom debut.
It's a Matchroom debut, yeah.
So they've got to break him in.
Get the
crowd familiar.
Get the crowd familiar. There ain't going to be a crowd. There ain't going to be a crowd.
It's going to be at the OVO Wembley.
Apart from Johnny Fisher selling his tickets on the undercard, there ain't going to be a crowd. It's not looking good. In the words of Castillo, it's not looking good, bruh. It's not looking good. Name me one guy Campos is beating. Come on, right? I know, there were guys out there who could have fought instead. Guys like the Prince, guys like the length, guys like the girth. Who could have been slapping him with some girth.
Of course.
But instead he's fighting Campos, who no one in this gym knows who he's beaten.
Have you got any news on your next opponent, in your next fight, potentially?
Well, it depends, innit, man? If Isaac Slow, a.k.a. Isaac Dribble, wants to actually step up to the plate and not talk deluded stuff, then I could fight him next, potentially.
I've noticed the online beef between you and Isaac hasn't particularly slowed down. You seem to be going back and forth with one another.
Yeah.
When are you going to pull it all on the line like big men and throw it down?
I'm a proper fighting man, you know. Everyone knows Indian men are proper fighting men. Yeah, we come from fighting stock. And we all know Prince Patel is a fighting man. A man who will go around the world into someone's hometown, lay the smack down in front of their people and knock them out. Yeah. With Isaac Slow, on the other hand, he has 6 KOs. Yeah. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. In the words of Naz, I think he should quit. You look at the beatings he's had against Nick Wall. There's a reason why he's actually trying to push for this fight against me. Because he's thinking, I can fight a guy who's like 4 or 5 weights below me and tend to come all the way up the featherweight. That's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. That is never going to happen.
I got a query on that fighting man thing that you just said.
Yeah.
You said that Indians are fighting men.
Proper fighting men.
Indians are fighting men. Yeah. Why has there never been an Indian world champion?
Because it's destined for me to become the first. That's why. It's written out there. You can go to any seer and they'll tell you that Prince Patel will become a world champion and he will be the first Indian world champion. It's as simple as that.
Strong words, strong belief.
Very strong belief.
And on the road to that world champion journey, you did mention to me earlier that you will be attending the Misfits show this Saturday.
I will be. I will be.
And you will potentially be going face to face with Isaac Lowe on the day.
If Isaac Slow turns up, we don't know, man. It's all talk, this guy. He sent me a lot of abuse on the private messaging, a lot of homophobic abuse, a lot of many sort of abuses, you know. And if we do meet each other, I'm pretty sure hands may fly and he might hit the floor.
So of course, Saturday is only 2 days away.
Yeah.
Have you got any words you'd like to say to Isaac
Slow.
for you to encounter?
When we meet, I want you to make sure you're not dribbling. I want you to carry a bib, wipe your face, make sure there's no dribbling. Don't turn up with food on your top. And let's have some parliamentary procedure when you meet. If you do throw hands, you will get knocked out. It's as simple as that. If you throw hands, you get knocked out. And it will go viral. It will go viral. Isaac Slow dribbling on the floor will go viral.
And lastly, just wanted to talk on, of course, you've been working alongside Dean Whyte. You did fight in his last show in Tolworth. Just talk us through the relationship you and Dean Whyte currently have and what he's planning for you on his side, because I believe he's got another show coming up in June.
Yeah, he's got a few shows coming up. Dean's a good guy, man. Out of everyone that I've spoken to so far, he's the only guy that actually says what he's going to do, you know. And he actually cares about people around him, cares about people that he's working with. He just wants the best for me, obviously, you know. So we're getting stuff made, we're speaking to different promoters, and we want something big to happen, man. But if I do jump on a Dean Whyte show again, it'll be as a warm-up for the bigger one. That will be happening soon.
Big things to end 2023, no doubt.
Big things, man. Big girthy things.
No problem, Prince. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time. You know, I'm here to help. I do God's work, you know. As I said, I do the silver. I do God's work. I know you're not going to get no viewing figures whilst interviewing the people you've interviewed today. So I'm here to help you guys. That's what I'm saying, you know. She can be performing on the zone, on TV, but there's a fighter in the UK, a British fighter, who will generate more views, who will sell more tickets in the UK. That's all I'm saying. I think it's personally, right? Why I haven't been signed at the moment. But obviously, Dean's going to be changing that, you know. Dean's going to be changing that. Dean's going to be making me get signed, and we're going to break the doors down.
We look forward to the day. Hey, Prince, thanks for that.
Thanks for
everything. And we'll catch up on the next one.